Welcome back to the MRO Overwatch Open. We are after an incredibly tight series that went all the way to not only the fifth map, but also like the last couple of meters on both sides. Loading back once again into Dorado, now for two completely new teams. On one side, we have team the Underdogs, and on the other side, the current reigning champions, for which, I mean, they haven't been defeated a single time in this tournament so far. They're also hovering Hanzo and Junkrat, so they're kind of playing with a heart at the moment. It's Team Paradigm6. So, like we've seen a lot of both teams. I've already mentioned several times that Team Underdogs is a very they're a team with a lot of characters on them. Bulls is actually someone that really surprised us last Tuesday with, because usually what you really notice, the plays that are really stand out for Team Underdogs are Savage Beast, who is the most aggressive tank in the league, and Vortex, who is kind of the antithesis of Savage Beast. He's very consistent but not very flashy. You know, he just always does well without, you know, getting quads left and right. But Bulls on Tracer did an amazing job. I also played some Mead Fire, not as good as Reed that we just saw, but on the other end, Solex is Widowmaker, Gotiki, Barrage, Zwei, all of them are insane. Zwei's Genji is just magnificent to watch. So a lot of players to watch out for on both sides here.
Yeah, I mean, immediate comments. This is a very interesting defense comp here. Mei, Symmetra, and Widowmaker.
Yeah, it's incredibly slow, but at the same time, if you're able to keep the enemy slowed down as well, it's so hard to push through once they get set in.
Yeah. Really does become a bit of a battle of the trenches. I think coming into this bridge area against a Mei and a Symmetra, not the most attractive option, but Smokey's just jumped straight down through that balcony. He's going straight in. The Reinhardt hammer starts swinging. Berry has charged Smokey well. Looks like the attack will be crippled for now. Jeff picking up a kill. Solex hitting a shot straight onto a Lucio. Hook confirming that Vortex has no escape. And already a teleporter's going up.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Like, now they already have the teleporter. They are going for teleporter, right? Or are they... They did, yeah.
The voice line is teleport.
I mean, I wouldn't mind the shield generator here either with the comp you're running, because I think that with this composition, once they're pushed through, it's really hard for you to regain ground. Because this is more about zone control, right? You, with Widowmaker, with Symmetra, and with Mei, and Brodog as well, actually. All of them are very good at zone control, but not very good at like straight up fighting. So I wouldn't have minded the shield generator. Barry is going to get picked off here though, thanks to a really nice grenade from Daggers.
Yeah, we sort of see that weakness coming in that when the straight out brawl comes in, the attackers just have a massive advantage. But once the fight becomes a little bit protracted, we saw Jeff going absolutely huge there. That gun, once it gets going, man. That is a scary weapon.
Okay, that's a melt. Like fire and ice, right? Symmetra and Mei. Don't actually deal with it. Really cool composition here from Paradigm.
Yeah, I really like it.
Very strong zone control. So I like Vortex's switch to Genji here because you just need to dive through this ASAP. I feel like
I don't like the Genji switch.
Really? Against
Symmetra and a Mei.
Yeah, and Rhoda.
Mei slows you so much. It's the idea is there, just diving through. Very correct observation. Jeff is just, that web of sadness just did so much work.
Man,
Winston
I'm like
4 turrets on him.
I'm like sad because Barry like misses an Earth Shatter, and then Jeff just kills 3 people out of nowhere.
Oh.
Man. Yeah, so what would you do in this scenario? Because with the zone control that they have, you kind of need a Reinhardt, don't you? I mean, they already have Zarya.
Oh, they do have a Zarya. I'm blind, apparently. The Zarya is a good pick because you can reset the Mei slow.
Yeah.
Whole Hog coming in here, kills Savage. Winston is down. Berry's not too far off his hammer down. If he can get a few swings going, the team completely split there by the May wall. They've been that's been very, very good so far. This is a really hard comp to do anything about. Genji, it's the right idea, diving through it. Unfortunately, with a May and a Symmetra, you're a little bit muted. But however, there's the fight coming in. An immediate grenade did come in to stop a lot of the healing. And a blizzard on the point means that really nothing is going to come of this. I speak a little bit too soon. There's a lot of kills here, but May, buying so much time, walls herself off, can keep that gun going, ice block going up, that she'll heal back up to full.
Yeah, Gotiki, man.
Gotiki going big, and there's the hammer down from Berry. Gotiki did everything he had to do, and I don't think this card's making it to the first point.
No, I didn't think so either, man. Because this is one of those games you can watch and keep like, wow, you know, that was one-sided, but this is such a hard comp to pull off, right? Like on the side of Paradigm, right? This is not easy to run at all, because it's zone control. So you need to be very well aware of what the enemy is doing, where they're moving, how they're going to try to break through, etc. And they just did that so well. I feel like this is a game that you could really, like, if you go into it, shows so much cool little decision-making moments.
I think the one pick that could have completely countered it was a Farah.
Yeah.
But that was the pick.
Well, I thought so for a second as well. But you also have Solex on Widowmaker, and that guy has no issue hitting shots on, you know, targets that appear into his scopes for a second, let alone Farah.
I mean, it's certainly no easy task, but there is the route where you go up the balcony around the back. You can kind of dip under the Widowmaker's line of sight and take out the Symmetra car wash that's set up. It certainly, like, that's much easier said than done. That would be the one way I can see to break that. But as you said, it's not like we're describing some cheese comp that's just, oh, that's overpowered. That is a hard comp to run. That takes a lot of skill.
It really does. So in that regard, like, and it looks like we're going to see Pharmacy coming out on the side of Zwei and Jeff, and if they're going to run it as well as Reed and Serenity, then we're in for a treat. I'm not sure if we're actually going to see Gotiki and Diva and Solex and Bastion. I doubt it, but you know.
I think Bastion's good here.
Oh yeah, it's not that it's not good, but like as a whole comp, I don't think it's amazing.
It looks like we are getting it.
Yeah? Okay.
I think it's possible. It's possible they made the call that since the defense has to be basically perfect.
Yeah.
Because of how they don't have to get it very far. They may well be predicting a Bastion pick of their own. That's why you run the Diva.
That's an understatement, yeah.
And
they don't have to go very far, indeed.
No. Oh no, Savage. Oh, you're gonna get chewed. You're gonna get eaten alive if you don't run out. Oh, he goes down to Gotiki, and the map's over.
I have no words for that map. So, after a series in which, you know, both teams really brought the best of each other, that is a bit disappointing to start with. What do you think it's going to be? It actually is going to be so.
It has to be. It's his passive, right?
Look at that! Look at that skill, man! Look at him go!
I mean, he is holding left click. What's great is he didn't actually get either of these kills. Gotiki did.
Yeah. But I mean, it's the damage she's doing, right? El Presidente. Yeah. Oh, man. Okay, so as underdogs, this is very disheartening. Yeah. Like, this is just painful.
Their morale just, like, that's got to shatter you. Or you laugh it off, say, it happens. Yeah. I mean, it's probably better to lose this way than to, like, have a grueling, like, 3 times overtime, or like 5 times overtime King of the Hill game where you lose because of a really dumb mistake. This is like, okay, we got dumpstered. We got dumpstered
yeah. We're not going to talk about this game anymore. Oh, we're gonna see Lee Jung Tao. That's really good. We haven't seen that yet.
A bit of Lee Jung.
I love Lee Jung. It's really nice.
It's the thing I like about Lee Jung is all three of its points are so different from each other.
Yeah.
Which I love.
Yeah, it's a lot more diverse than say Ilios. I mean, Nepal is good as well.
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
So, Lee Jung, you might think we might see another Reaper come out.
On this point, he can Deathblood.
Yeah.
This point, he can do a little bit of work. I think it's a little bit too open with him on the inner point.
It's control center. There, I was like
that would be
general,
a very good Reaper map.
Not this. I think in this specific map, like you said, I think something like McCree is a much better choice, which is what they're going for. So I like that.
I'm saying a Hanzo.
Ooh, Hanzo. That's cool.
Legit on this point. Legit. I have. If you're a good Hanzo, you can do some pretty horrible things.
Remember when I said Savage Beast is like a Reinhardt main who plays Reinhardt like Genji? It's because he also plays Genji. He's gonna stick. He's gonna stick with this.
This is the one tank comp.
He's gonna pick it into a McCree though. That's not great. It's not the worst, but it's not great.
I mean, I think we touched on this last year, and I think it's the soft counter element.
Yeah.
Depending on how good your movement is as Genji, you can actually kind of style on McCree's, but if the McCree's the better player, he won't let you do it. We do see, I mean, McCree's dead. Bulls takes him down. Smokey picks
Bulls
up
is Tracer, man. Telling you.
The kills are coming in thick and fast here. 4 are down. Make that 5. Vortex, calm down, mate. But Zwei does pick one up in return. The first Genji kill has come in as he's flashbang. Vortex gets another kill before finally going down. He killed 5 people.
Yeah, Bulls and Vortex coming up huge there. Like, Bulls was drawing a lot of attention to himself, giving Vortex the room to just DPS everyone down. I'm not sure how long they're going to be able to hold the point though. The full fans coming in here and, people dying. That all being somewhat suboptimal.
Yeah, that trace roll certainly was non-ideal. Berry just swung around on the point. Reinhardt was trying to take off, but he didn't fly. He just killed half a team instead, and they got 23% out of it. There's nothing to sneeze at, but now they've got to get back onto this point, which I think is really difficult with one tank. I question the one tank comp.
So, because some history, as it looks like Team Paradigm is just completely murdering the rest of New King, or Underdogs rather. So some background on that. They've run that composition before against teams that were like not as good or equally good as them, and then a triple threat composition can really showcase the chinks in the enemy's armor. However, I think that what they're trying to do now is like take a small pickaxe and try to hammer with 3 little pickaxes through a mithril armor, which isn't going very well for them, as is can clearly be shown here. So I feel like that triple threat. Sorry, I'll finish my point, then I'll shut up for a bit.
No, you go. You're making very good points.
This triple threat composition, that's why they initially won the point, is because Paradigm didn't see it coming, but they know how to play against this because they're really good at the game, and I don't think it's going to work. Yeah,
I think interesting to know that little bit of context in that they've run this before. When you are equal or better than your opponent, as you said, the triple threat comp can be seriously legit. We actually do see it working here. They might be able to take this point back, though it's not quite over yet. Genji on the point with a Winston on top of him. He's not quite down yet. Lucio's got a Discord orb on him, but he survives probably longer than he could. He should, I should say, and overtime comes in, but it is capped back by Underdogs. As I was saying though,
go
on. When you're equal or better, a triple threat comp can rip a team apart. But when you're the worst team skill-wise, you need tanks with extra health, because the more health you have, you have a little bit more room for mistakes.
Yeah, I concur. Oh, Bull's getting picked up is really unfortunate. I was about to say, like, they do have an ult advantage, but if
got a key.
yeah, that's a double. That's a really good
bad.
play. Okay, well, that ought to be the first round.
Yes, you have to think so. McCray ulting just to make sure no one can come onto the point.
Nothing is going to go wrong this time. So, yeah, I agree with you. Like, that's kind of what I was thinking as well. Like, you can't do that against Paradigm because, you know, saying they're straight up better isn't necessarily a stretch. But even if you are like, even if that is an arguable point, they are definitely not worse than you. So I think running triple threat is really a stretch, and they agree. And Smokey switches back to Zarya, which I think is a very, very smart decision here.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to see that the Reaper come out, I should say.
No.
That we were thinking.
Like, we don't really have Reaper, like in Soul Killer, for example, and Zambro are Reaper players. There's two of them on the same team. None of these players are really known for their Reapers, unfortunately, because I really like him here. It's also just, I like Reaper as a character. He's so,
yeah,
like, such a character.
Yeah, edgy grandpas. Pretty
yeah,
great.
Man. He is.
We do see this little side positioning here. Pretty nice there from Underdogs, using that to push in, but Verage is just shouldn't be alive right now. He survived far too long, was actually able to kill Savage Beast before Bulls took him down. 2 for 2 trade in the end. Zwei and Godike are quite low, but they will retreat. Zwei's been healed up. Point looks like it'll be going in the favor of Paradigm, and yes, it will as they get a few more kills just to confirm it.
Yeah, so the problem you're facing here is if you're on the side of Team Underdogs, Paradigm is so good that, like, you need to find a way to beat the Risen standard play. But as you saw before, like, the cheese composition also doesn't really work. So what do you do here? Because I wouldn't know.
You're asking me questions
Yeah.
I can't quite answer.
Yeah.
I think I don't know if it's a compositional thing, you know? I think the composition from Underdogs is by no means bad. It's just skill and play in the end. Like, being able to push this far out.
Yeah.
That's rude.
This is kind of man, I mean, it would have been more enjoyable if we saw this match first and then you know, started with the second one. I mean, it's kind of I don't want to call the game before it's ended, but Paradigm is just, they're so good.
Nano Visor can break a lot.
Yeah, that works.
Picks up 3. Zwei picks up 1 in the back, but 3 is a bigger number than 1, but he makes it 2. Bomb on Savage Beast actually kills Smokey, as Smokey threw himself forward to try and shield the Reinhardt. Verage could go hero mode again if he turns on the helicopter. So far he does, takes out Vortex, and it's actually going to be a hold. That's really unfortunate. They could have actually retaken the point there.
Wow. I mean, yeah, with that sound barrier. Earth Shatter coming in. Actually, it misses the Earth Shatter. Kind of disappointed there.
Yeah, definitely not ideal. So
I mean, does it matter? Not particularly, but still, you know.
No.
It's
still, you know, you
Jeff gets nano boosted just for good measure. So I have no clue what you do here as Underdogs, because this is one of those matches that we've seen a couple of times before where there is only so much you can compensate for with, like, teamwork and coordination and composition and, like, you know, special tactics, to speak with an old StarCraft pro. If you're just, like, the enemy is straight up really, really good, and if you never win a 1v1, like, if you never are able to out-aim your opponent, everything else just becomes kind of impossible. And I feel like that's what we're seeing here. And for the viewers, like, keep in mind that Underdogs is, I think, roughly all of them are at least 3K, which in the grand scheme of things is really good. Like Diamond rating is nothing to scoff at, but Paradigm is like only Masters and higher. Oh, Jeff, you beast.
Well, that's playing the game.
Yeah, the algorithm really likes environmental kills, doesn't it?
Yeah, it weights them super high.
But yeah, as I'm like, because we can cast what is happening, but so this is kind of unfortunate because I don't think it really does Underdogs justice. As I'm saying, it's just because Paradigm have been performing in online cups as well, and they're like sub-European top, right? Like it's not like they're facing off against random teams; they're facing off against the rogues and like the actual professionals, right? And it's not that they're actually able to consistently win against them, but the fact that you're playing against them in the first place, that's already quite an achievement. And
it also makes you a much better player. You know, you play against the guys who are absolute tip top of the game. You're gonna pick up some tricks.
Looks like they're able to make something happen here. So maybe we have spoken too soon, and this is the anime moment where, like, you know, the band of misfits comes together and is able to make the impossible work.
Between the two points, they all got on their knees around a coach, and he gave a really inspiring speech.
Yeah,
because it does look like they will cap this point. You have to think.
Good for that.
Savage shut down. Oh no, there's a Genji on the point.
Oh, the charge! He gets it.
Will they take the point?
Oh wow. I think Savage Beast and Gotiki were in a team beforehand. I'm pretty sure, like in the previous cup, which would, you know, and all these players almost, I think all of them know each other. They're all it's all Maltese scene, right? So that's not very surprising. Man, he's gonna lay down the hurt, yeah. It's the Underdogs train.
Smokey going pretty big, but Barry hits a pretty nice hello. Hello, so, Vortex.
Cute little
Did Lee cast this to his Paradigm?
Yeah, man. So what happened there was Smokey was able to, with his Primal Rage, knock off Barry, and once he's knocked off, Vortex's tactical visor has like no counter whatsoever.
That's a huge Earth Shatter by Savage. That was enormous. Might not be enough though, because we see Vi going ham in the back line. He picks up the Lucio kill as well. Vortex on the point holding his own though.
Oh yeah.
Has to final boss Ana too much for. Oh no, Suex is there.
They are ahead though in percentage, and you know that's a victory as well.
It is.
As Savage Beast charges in, you know, dies.
Oh, I mean that would have put a bit of fear into Paradigm there. They could have lost a point. Certainly have to give a bit more respect over now.
Yeah.
Again, compositionally, I'm not sure there's much Underdogs could pick that's better. This is a pretty solid comp. It's just, you know, you gotta hit. You have to reduce the enemy's health to 0 while keeping yours above 0.
Yeah, that is a very astute.
It's a good strat.
Yeah. It's you know, it's just like with football. You need to score more than the other team and make sure that you do that until the end.
For a bit of context, that keep your health above 0 is currently one of the Blizzard guides to a WoW boss.
Really?
Yeah, it's a boss that's not released yet. It's quite far from being released.
There we go. Yeah, this is a
little bit too easy for him, I think.
Yeah. So that's a 2-0. What do we want to see here in the next game? I mean, I want Paradigm to pull out, like, you know, the Hanzo, the secret Hanzo Mercy, whatever they can, Sombra, whatever they can think of composition. And yeah, the banter between these two teams is something else. I mean, I assume so. If I could understand Maltese, pretty sure it's hilarious because everyone's laughing at it. So pretty sure it's really good. Nepal is going to be. You can't really cheese Nepal either, right? Like that's translation. I hate how you all vote for yourselves. Yeah, that's just bad manner.
You never self-vote, come on.
No, man.
I think what Underdogs needs to do, like, I've watched a lot of movies in my time, and this is where you're down, like, 4-0 at halftime.
Yeah.
Like, come on, think about all we've been through. Jeff's dad died for this, you know?
Oh,
let's go.
Oh, Lord, yeah. So no real funny stuff coming out yet. We don't. I mean, Hanzo is somewhat funny, but it looks like they might somewhat. No, they don't really. I'm disappointed in Paradigm6. I'm going to give the moral victory to Underdogs because Paradigm is just going to play it straight.
Yeah,
you know,
play it standard.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Hanzo's like not actually bad, and we've seen him pick it before, but at the same time, I would have liked to see something funny, right? You're up to
come on,
yeah,
Junkrat,
yeah, man. I mean, Hanzo's
there's an Australian
it's okay.
casting here. Like Australian casters are hard to come by. Let's get some Junkrat. Come on.
Yeah. You should ask Symmetra go home. I mean, we've seen how good Jeff's Symmetra is.
Get healed.
Oh, got Smokey, no. Oh.
Early on, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's a kind of a represent, right? So the control point has not been unlocked yet, but it looks like Paradigm's a pretty good grip on it so far. Gotsky gets over eager and gets picked off. Oof. It's not what you want to have happen.
No, it's not. It's a mistake. The chink has been found in the armor, I should clarify. Who knows? They can push through it. They have to. I mean, I'm trying to find a way.
There's always a way, man. There's actually I've heard this and I've experienced this. There are 2 ISPs in Malta, and you know, if like one of them, you know, so you're on one or the other. So if the entire team of Underdogs is on one ISP and Paradigm is on the other ISP, and Paradigm's ISP drops, I think that seems like, you know, a way they could reliably win.
No joke, I've had that happen. I was playing a game of
Counter-Strike
about a year ago against a team of New Zealanders, and they had an earthquake, and it knocked out all their power. All 5 of them.
Wow, that must be.
We were losing badly as well.
Oh man. Oh, that's a
huge hammer down there from that. Oh, they went for the Nano Noon. Was blocked mostly by a Reinhardt shield, but that lets Vi pick up 4 kills. And I mean, Underdogs mostly underground now.
That was actually a nice shield by Savage Beast, that able to block Solex's. I mean, in the end, does it really matter? Not particularly, but it's still a good play tonight.
I mean, yeah, like, they're certainly outmatched here, and I can't see the game going really anyway but Paradigms, but still, you want Underdogs to at least use it as a bit of a learning opportunity.
It's not over until it's over.
It is King of the Hill, not over until it's over. Hills currently are trading pretty evenly. We could see a point take here. In fact, I think we will. Jeff is getting slowly zapped down. He does finally fall, and the point is capped.
Wow. This is it, man. This is, you know, this is when you're here, you're the best around. Like, that's this moment, you know, when 80s sports movies music starts playing.
Yeah. It's like
you
hear a little like guitar come in. This
Like Eye of the Tiger is just starting. So only 80% left till they get the first part of the map here. So Lex gets picked up. That's good. 2 kills.
Yeah, 2 kills so far. Godaki answers 1 back onto Smokey.
Ooh, nice one, Bulls.
Yeah, Bulls very, very nice. If they do force them back, they repel the attack.
Well, like I said, Bulls' Tracer is actually like really solid. It's one of his breakout performances have been on Tracer. The ones that he's really, drawn the attention to himself. All jokes aside, they're actually in a really good spot now. They have the advantageous position. They have 3 ultimates up against 2. They played as well. They can just win.
And that's a big hammer down. That was really nice, Savage. If they can deal with Vi in the back line here, then they're actually in a really good position to
Savage
actually
hits Gotsky with a charge.
That's fantastic. Soex answered 1 back onto Deggers, but I don't think that'll be enough. This could be another hold. Zvi going really hard though, and I don't think they could answer.
Turns out that Zvi's Genji is really good.
It's pretty good. Oh, the Primal Rage comes in though. He's going to be hard. I expect way too.
Yeah. So
they were so close.
That is what I'm saying. Like the scary thing about Paradigm is that, especially against teams that are like not on their own caliber, every single player is capable of giving, game carrying, having game carrying performances. And of course, this is all relative, because if you put these guys up against one of the better EU teams, they're probably going to get smashed as well. But that doesn't really matter. Like in the grand scheme of things, both of the teams are really good, and it just so happens to be that someone like Swire, someone like Gotsuki can just run away with the game on their own if they're not being halted, which it's easier said than done, right? We can easily say like, yeah, they should. How do you actually do that once you're playing against them?
Exactly. When everyone on a team is a legitimate threat of just putting the game on their back, it is so hard to beat that team. You just can't split your attention 6 ways, especially if you're not on that equal skill level, because you can't win the 1v1s. Early on though, it is until Savage goes down. It was actually very nice positioning there from Underdogs. We see Zvi in this back line, just really no answer for him at the moment, despite that Winston.
Yeah, Zvi is just really hard to deal with, even if you have the Winston.
Yeah, he's playing very, very well. Hard to overstate that. 2 kills for 2 so far. They could collapse onto Berridge here after this Ana goes down if Zixi ever wants to actually die. Savage going... It's not going after the Reinhardt. I liked going for the Reinhardt before you went after the periphery kills. Close fight in the end, but the point priority is still in favor of Paradigm.
Get back in the fight.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, I'm trying to, I'm like cracking my brain to trying to think of ways how you can like pull this off. Getting a double kill as Vortex this is what I was talking about. When, like Vortex is such a solid player. I think he's really high rated as well. It's just
Vortex is legit so far. He's played very, very well, and he's coming in very handy here, and they will capture the point on his on the back of that soldier play.
They do get the point, so that's nice. Like, I don't know, man, this game is... they still have the point, though. Gotsky gets picked. Savage Beast!
Savage Beast hits the double charge. I mean, they're holding for now. That's 5 kills, answered to nothing. Looking at ults, though, that's 4 ults up for Paradigm. Berridge not far off either. going to be a hard defense.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. 4 ultimates, so for the offending side. See if they're going to make it happen.
There's the Nano Visor. 2 kills immediately going over. Nano Visor mostly flooding into the Reinhardt shield, but Godiki hits 2 in the back. Vortex did get Godiki before they went off. Savage Beast chooses to go out on his own terms.
You know, you got to respect that.
Yeah, props to him. And they do retake the point. Pretty spectacular fashion. Marriage hiding in this corner. Oh, he actually, Savage flicked around like a god there. Actually, they get the kill on Barrage. This is Bulls picking up another Zrongi and Smokey chiming in as well. They just cap it back.
They do?
Good on you, Savage. That swing around saved their team.
This is straight up Eye of the Tiger shit right here.
Yeah, man. Someone call Rocky because they're stealing his thing.
They're stealing his plotline. Like every single sports movie ever, right?
Yeah, exactly. No, only Rocky's ever done that. But I mean, that is 3 of the Underdogs down, make it 4. Smokey trying to get a little bit of knockabout there. Could have almost got Berridge into the hit, but he can't quite do it. Berridge positioning himself very intelligently. Just need to clear this monkey out. He does jump away, throws down his bubble, and will sit dead in the middle of it. The point's definitely not seeded here. Jeff, the only one with the point priority.
Oh, he's going to get a boot.
Going for the boot. He's not getting it. He just climbs up and out. Zvi is charged by Savage.
Man.
The Nano Visor comes in on Vortex.
Honestly, though, like Savage Beast is like, he's gone off. Oh, that's a nice little pulse bomb by Godsky there. No, Savage Beast has hit so many charges this game. It's unreal. This is something like we've seen him do against like lesser teams, but I'm surprised that he's able to perform this well against higher teams as well.
I mean, yeah, no, Savage Beast, in the second half of that point, his Reinhardt play was excellent there. As you mentioned, the charges were coming in and really eliminating very, very high priority targets. Like he took out Zvi's Genji that basically single-handedly won the first point of this map in the end. And also when he blocked that sneaky hammer down from Berry. I mean, that's the kind of plays you have to make if you're going to beat a team like Paradigm.
Yeah. You need to consistently be able to put up plays like that. But if you can win one round, you can win them all, right? There's no reason for them not to believe in yourselves now.
Certainly not. I mean, at this point, you may as well, throw your nerves to the wind. Like if you lose this game, no one's going to be saying, "Oh, you should have won." And if you win it, you're heroes.
Yeah.
There's another charge hit from Savage Beast. Zvi goes down. That's such a high priority target to take out. Solex does take down Vortex, and Godiki takes down Daggers. It looks like the first cap will go in the favor of Paradigm. Savage Beast can't quite hit another charge, though.
Ooh, nice little pulse bomb. Doesn't actually pick someone off, though.
Godiki dashing about.
Like, Godiki already used a pulse bomb. Like, what is that, right? The point wasn't even captured.
Yeah, Godiki's been very, very good.
I agree, man.
That's an understatement.
Good statement. It's pretty accurate.
Yeah, very safe statement. I don't think anyone's going to say I was wrong. No. Hey, I'm new here. I got to be safe. There comes the Nano Visor. Solex getting 2 immediately. Godiki picking up Smokey as well. Attack a little bit muted there. They've got to find something to get them going. Looking at the ult, the advantage is with Underdogs here. Very nice play there by Bulls, picking up 2. They've got the 6v4 to try and retake this. Savage Beast makes it 6v3. This has got to be a cap here. Yeah, just got to clear out Godeki. None of them are actually on him at the moment.
Objective is under attack.
Point should be falling, and there it is.
Oh, it's gonna happen, man. This is when the comeback starts. I'm so excited. They'll do it again. I mean, they're facing 4 ultimates, but they have 4 ultimates of their own as well. So it's really, I don't think that if Barry plays it well, then they should have an advantage here because Nano Visor is counterable. Oh man, that was.
That's unfortunate. There's the beat drops coming from both. A little bit of conflicting music going on. Skate or die, Lucio. Skate or die.
Man, I'm going to be honest, that was such a nice little play. So,
yeah.
Barry hits an Earth Shatter on Savage Beast, and while Savage Beast is laying there, like Gotsuki, like just walks past him, drops the Pulse Bomb while he's laying on the ground. He just walks off and goes to kill someone else.
Leans out of his car and just drops it on him.
Yeah, man. Looks so good.
Yeah, I mean, there are so many players we could identify that look so good out of Paradigm. They're really, really impressive. Like, probably just an obvious statement at this point. Zwei picks up 2, and he's on Zrongi. Savage Beast gets charged. Down he goes. Berry J picks up. Oh, they fall like flies. Look how far up Paradigm is pushed.
Yeah. So, this is, you know, looking like they're not going to be able to catch that point again, or like even get. Oh, that's a 4-man Earth Shatter though. Are they even going to reach the point?
Get to the point with it. Oh, he gets it. He gets the overtime. It's happening. Cue the music. Come on. Come on.
Oh,
remember the Titans, boys. They will cap it back.
I'm like so disappointed that our admins are like like the stream managers sitting ready with you know, you're the best around, or I have the tiger for this stuff. Oh,
yeah,
Lord.
you need to just get like some of the clips of what Savage Beast has been doing. Just take me on.
Oh man. So,
and here comes the Nano Dragon. Spy coming in, chopping up 2, getting the 3rd. Bulls answers 1 back. But there's
doing well though.
He is doing well, but I don't know how much longer he can last against the shield barriered everyone. Bulls is still here, doing a lot of damage. If he can just, he's gonna get isolated and killed now. And there he goes. Come on, Savage, get in there.
You can say what you want, but I really admire Underdogs' resilience here.
To use the word my grandmother would have used, it's their chutzpah. It's the, you know,
is that Hebrew?
It's Yiddish, which is similar.
I mean, sure. I'll take your word for it, man.
I mean, I joke.
Is it like spirit?
Yeah, it's spirit. It's their guts.
Oh yeah, I like that. That sounds better than just saying guts.
Yeah, exactly. I can show how cult I have.
Yeah, man.
But I didn't mean to cut you off there. I do agree.
Oh, that's fine, man. I mean, it wasn't. I haven't been saying like sensible things for this entire game, so I can't really blame you.
To be fair, this game isn't sensible.
So, this is what might be the last map of the night. We don't know yet. Gotsuki's May is so nice. They've done this a couple of times. You know, what do you do if you get picked off here? You don't know that May is there. It's just so painful. Oh, Forces wins the 1v1 versus Swido. That is huge.
Yeah, Deggins takes out Jeff as well. This is 4 members of Paradigm dead.
Oh, it's happening, man.
It's happening. Bulls is like Bulls has decided that he's not going to go down without a fight.
We actually need to get back in like serious caster mode because this is actually a.
This is actually legit. Like
yeah.
Savage Beast does pick up Zwei there. This is very winnable here for Underdogs all of a sudden. Pushing in from the far right is Paradigm. I don't. Godeki. It's gonna be hard to use that May when you don't have the point. Like this.
Yeah, I think that if you're able to like what, like you say, once you get the point, or if you can, even if you can just get one good split going, it's going to be like worth your while. But he also needs to hit those right-click icicles, and as of yet, it's not really happened yet.
That's a very nice wall, though, locking out basically all of Underdogs. Isolated Smokey, but Bulls, again, just deciding he doesn't want to go down.
Here comes Swider.
Vi goes in.
Wastes a couple of seconds
Goes
there.
Savage. Savage Base chases off Suex. Vortex has died, though. Vi needs to go down, and Bulls will pick him up. That's a hold.
Yeah, they're playing a little bit sloppy. Zwei was there while his Dragon Blade was active, like chasing a LOSing Vortex. He was just running around the pillar. It was like Woe Arena, right? Like he was just wasting his cooldown there. Kind of unfortunate. And now with 2 ultimates, and like Blizzard isn't, like you said, it's not amazing here, unless you're able to like actually get on the point and get them on the point.
Exactly. I mean, Blizzard. Oh no, that wall was amazing.
Whoa!
And now this is. Oh, but the Blizzard's not actually covering most of the point. Bulls can run around here.
Right?
Good hammer down though onto Vortex. But Bulls is still going. He's still here. Oh, now he's not. Savage Base comes in. Very nice charge there onto the May, but he will go down. It's just Smokey left. Come on, Winston, can you do it? He's getting a lot of zaps out. He doesn't have Primal Rage, though, and he does end up going down. That
being said, they're still in a really good spot here. They almost have the Pulse Bomb, and they're pretty close to Sound Barrier and Nano Boost as well. They are looking towards 3 ultimates, but they have like 80% left, right? So, are they going to be able to make it happen? That's the real question.
I mean,
Vortex gets a kill on Zwei.
Here comes the push. Savage Base charges in. Berridge answers back on the deck and got a key.
They get the point.
They got the point.
That's huge.
They captain amongst that. Bulls picks up a kill as well. They're in overtime.
Oh, that is amazing. Okay, so
if they get a cap back, the time is going to be very, very short.
They only have to win 1 team fight now. They almost have Primal Rage. They have the Nano Visor. They almost have the Sound Barrier. And there's only Dragon Blade on the side of Team Paradigm. Are they going to make it happen? Is it going to work?
I hate to say it, I think they're favoured.
There we go!
Here comes the Nano Visor. Vortex opens up on one. Down goes Richie. Vortex is going huge. Deggins picks up another one. Spy answers back. He gets 2. Can they stop him? No, he gets 4 kills.
This is... No. The dream was alive, and then it died. I really thought they were going to make it happen, man. Like, I thought the stars aligned. I'm so disappointed now.
They still have a Primal Rage, only they are about to have a Sound Barrier and a Hammer Down.
Maybe they're like, maybe they're like Counter Logic Gaming. You know, like they only win when they're not supposed to win.
Yeah. The point is being captured. The point is Bulls. Bulls is on the point alone. If he wins this duel, the point could very well go over. No, he loses the duel, but Smokey's gone huge in his Primal Rage. Savage Beast comes flying in. He does go down in the end, but it's still a 3-on-3. Ah! Bulls has his ult if he can get to the point. Down goes Arna. The visor is used.
No.
No.
Is that gonna be it? Bulls!
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 Bulls! No, he goes down.
Paradigm6 takes the 3-0 after all.
Play of the match.
Oh man. You know, like it was all there. Eye of the Tiger was playing, and that they had an advantageous position.
Oh, but look at Vi there. That was so sick.
Yeah, like all jokes aside, Paradigm6 is so good. I gotta commend. I think that the moral winners here are Team Underdogs. Though they really live up to their name. Like
they did.
They really do.
Considering how good Paradigm was, like we were joking around a bit, appropriately, I think. Paradigm is really good. Like,
yeah,
really good. Underdogs put up a great fight.
Man.
Considering.
Yeah, that was something else. Wow. That was all in all, I'd say pretty entertaining set of matches. I mean, the first one was like actually qualitatively like very good. Like it was just went down to the wire, straight up, best of 5 going to the last game. Very good performances from both teams. Very strong and like just very well thought out tactics. Very strong team play, etc. This one was just pure mayhem, and this is kind of expected a 3-0 here, but they did it in the best possible way.
Yeah, I mean, I think we saw the two ways that Overwatch can be so entertaining in the 2 series we had tonight. One was, as you said, the tactical layering of how you really want to see Overwatch played, and then there was just the chaos of the second series, and it was a great night.
Yeah, the second one is just it's how solo queue feels. but then for us, there's only the joy, and not like the only thing we needed was like someone going AFK and raging at their team.
Yeah, exactly.
To go full solo queue. That is going to be it for the night, though. And next Tuesday and next Thursday, there aren't going to be any matches, because next week on Friday, that's the 24th, winners bracket matches are going to be played, and next week on Saturday, the 25th, the rest of the tournament is going to be played out live at the Malta Robotics Olympia, if I'm completely correct. Which is a really cool event, and if you're Maltese, you're probably going there anyway, so you don't need me telling you that you need to go there, but I'm going to do regardless. We'd also like to thank the sponsors for making this tournament a possibility in the first place. Go, AOC, the Malta Tourism Authority, the Games Lounge, visit malta.com, and Twitch. Blurryface, thanks so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.
I had a great night. That was fantastic.
Like you said, like both types of Overwatch that you really like to see.
Yes, that was about all you could ask out of 2 casts tonight.
Yeah, man. Have a good night, everyone, and we will see you next week.